Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkars-Tavern blog. So, why do I have like a it almost looks like it's a photo array for please pick out the person who robbed you. Which of these faces is not like the others? Well, no. Well, actually, yes. One of these faces is not like that. One of these faces is Mike Mearls. So, Chaos, publishers of Call of Cthulhu, Basic Role Playing, RuneQuest, amongst other titles, um, has a big get. And yes, I think half the pictures here are people for the Chaosium's board game division, and I believe that they live out in Poland. But Mike Mearls, formerly of WotC, former, I guess, brand leader for 5e before he got shuffled and moved over to the Magic the Gathering division, and then was part of the WotC Hasbro downsizing most recently. Um, Mike has landed at Chaosium. So what do we got here actually? Today, Chaosium is delighted to welcome 6 new creative professionals to the team. We're going to go back and look at the team because it has an interesting history of Chaosium. But joining as executive producer of RPGs is Mike Mearls. Mike notably spearheaded the extraordinary success of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition as the game's co-lead designer and creative director. His role at Chaosium is to lead in the creation, implementation, and management of strategies to grow the company's current and future TTRPG lines, and working with producers and creative teams on the day-to-day delivery of products for each game. Call of Cthulhu taught me the value of storytelling in TTRPGs. I know people are going to be going, why do they have to say TTRPGs? Because your other is CRPG, either computer or console. And even though many of us who were playing D&D back in the 80s were also playing the gold box games and other computer games on our Commodore 64s and our Atari 800s, there's a need to differentiate when you're talking with people outside of your specifically closed community. You got to differentiate. And this is going to, I'm sure, be a professional news release. So they got to differentiate. In any case, Call of Cthulhu taught me the value of storytelling in TTRPGs, while RuneQuest opened my eyes to the possibilities of mythic world building, said Mike Mearls. RuneQuest opened my eyes to sandbox playing. It really did. I'm incredibly excited to join Chaosium and help carry forward the company's tradition of excellence. Mike is one of those industry pros who's a true gamer at heart, and someone who, like all of us at the Chaosium, has loved our company's games since his youth. And again, folks, that is likely very true. The idea that there can only be one. If you play anything other than 5e, you're killing the system. You're killing the game. No, no. Love, love the process. Love the games that are out there. I think RuneQuest is one of the best games out there. I like an opportunity to play in a RuneQuest campaign. Just saying. So, we're excited to have him join our RPG team, said Chaosium president Rick Mines. Now, when you go to the team, I didn't realize there were that many people at Chaosium. And I don't know if these are all full-timers, but Chaosium is a bigger company than I certainly expected to be seen here. And they give you, at the site, I'll include a link to this, a little history of Chaosium, and more recent um, work on a new edition of Call of Cthulhu began in 2013 under line editor Mike Mason, and its release in 2016 rejuvenated the line. It won 9 out of the 10 Emmy Awards it was nominated for in 2017. I did not know that. Chaosium began as a board game publisher. I had, was it Dragon Pass? It was that board game, war game set in Glorantha. I had that back in the day. I don't think I still do. And they've introduced board games in 2017. They King Arthur Pendragon returned to Chaosium's ownership in 2018. 2019, they got the 7th Sea role-playing game from John Wick. Rivers of London creator Ben Aronovich created a licensed TTRPG based upon his urban fantasy novel series. Then they're talking about the Chaosium Group is being formed to manage joint assets of Moon Design Publications and Black Monk Games, a game producer in Europe. So Chaosium is an up-and-comer. Is it WotC? No. But, is it? Oh, this is a Chaosium Con. So, but this is the team. So you probably don't get all these people together at one time. It's like a lot of other publishing companies. Like when we got the people from Frog God together, it was a large group, but many of us were freelancers, associates. There isn't like, I don't know if there is one building that all these people work out of, but it is certainly a larger company than one could have expected, considering that to many eyes, it's a niche company. It has Call of Cthulhu, which it is most known for, and people often forget the other stuff. I really do love the RuneQuest stuff. I have fond memories of that. So Mike landed well, and God bless him for doing so. So, folks, if you are a frequenter of this channel, on Saturday nights, me and my lovely wife, Rach, we do a live stream. We do, and it's called Gamers Health. And tonight, at 8 p.m., we'll talk about stuff that's going on recently in our lives and our challenges and certainly our gardening and our garden. But Rach is going to go over some practices, some yoga practices and such that can help keep you healthy at conventions. North Texas RPG Con is in 2 weeks. We'll be doing live streams from North Texas. But we certainly want to ensure that people that go to cons have their best time in doing so and try to limit the amount of con crud. We've all experienced it. It ain't fun. So if you can get less con crud, so much the better. So that's tonight, 8 p.m. Other than that, folks, as usual, be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well, and I hopefully will see many of you tonight at 8 p.m. Catch you later. God bless.